Now, let's discuss Princess Diana's fashion choices. Princess Diana burst onto a royal scene in the early 1980s. At first, her fashion choices were safe and traditional. Thick frilly blouses, long skirt, and sensible shoes. But as Diana found her footing in the royal family, her style began to evolve. She started pushing boundaries, one outfit at a time. Remember the revenge dress? It was a little black dress that made headlines around the world. Diana wore it the same night Princess Charles admitted to his affair on national television. In 1985, Diana danced with John Travolta at the White House. She wore a stunning midnight blue velvet gown. It wasn't just a pretty dress. It was a departure from traditional royal attire. Now, let's talk about secret tapes Diana, Princess of the Whale, recorded. Well, they are not so secret anymore, and they are packed with the revelation that will make you surprised. Let's start at the beginning. It was early 1990s, and the Princess Diana was feeling trapped in her royal life. She decided to record her thoughts and the experiences on tapes. These were not just any recording. They were her diary, spoken aloud. Diana made these tapes with the help of her friend Dr. James. Now, why did Diana decided to make these tapes? She felt silent by the royal family and wanted her side to the story to be heard. It was her way of fighting back against the system she felt was crushing her. Let's dive into some of the big revelations from these tapes. First up, Diana struggled with bulimia. She spoke candidly about how her eating disorder began just a week after her engagement with Prince Charles. Next, we have Diana's account of her wedding day. You would think it was the happiest day of her life. Well, Diana described it as the worst day of my life. She felt like a lamb being led to the slaughter. Not exactly the fairy tale we all imagine. Then there is a bombshell about Charles and Camilla's relationship. Diana claimed she overheard Charles telling Camilla, "I will always love you," over the phone. This was just a day before the royal wedding. Diana also spoke about her affairs in these tapes. She admitted to falling deeply in love with her bodyguard Barry. Sadly, Barry died in the motorcycle accident, which Diana suspected wasn't an accident at all. The tapes also reveal Diana's thoughts on the royal family's reaction to her popularity. She felt they were jealous of the attention she received from the public. Diana described feeling like an outsider, never fully accepted by the royals. One of the most heartbreaking revelations was about Diana's mental health. She spoke about feeling so low that she had self-harmed. Diana described cutting her arms and legs and the cry for the help. The tapes also shed light on Diana's relationship with the Queen. Surprisingly, Diana spoke warmly of her mother-in-law. She said the Queen was always supportive, even when Charles wasn't. But it wasn't all dooms and glooms in these recordings. Diana also talked about the joy her children brought to her. She described William and Harry as her greatest love and her reason for carrying on.